It's just like putting positive energy out into the universe is a really good thing. It's important, and I suggest it.
Mm-hmm. Need to explore creativity and what that can do, you know, just for your state of mind. The metric system, or the system for what success is, varies from person to person. It depends what you want. There's some people who want to have, you know, 10 million singles sold, and that's what they look at success as.
What do you look at it?
I mean, I think I look at it, for me, as being able to touch and affect people in a positive way, and have music that lasts for a long time, have a long career, and just, you know, being able to be influential in a positive way.
Come on, you sitting on another joint.
There's a lot of, dude, I'm always sitting on like 9 projects, for real. There's like, so, cause it takes me like 5 or 6 albums to get to the album I want to put out.
That's crazy.
Because like, it's like how I'm always making so many different kinds of ideas, and I'm kind of always trying to figure out what's the next sound, what's the next sentence to say, what's the next paragraph. And I don't have this formula that, there's times I wish I did. Like, you have artists that have this formula and they can plug in and go out, plug in and go out. They can keep going and going and going and going.
Your formula seems to evolve.
It just changes every time. So, you know, like every time I sit down to work, I am thinking of a new way to approach it. You know what I mean? So it's like you kind of build something and then you destroy it all, and you start from scratch. You know what I mean? And it's nice because it's very refreshing. Every album feels like my first one. Everything always feels like something new, because I don't create knowing, oh, this is people like want. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I'm just figuring it out. That since I kind of just came into the game, that you know, people were able to kind of just think what they wanted about me, which sometimes was positive and sometimes was negative. You know, like the thing about like someone like a Kanye brings you into the game, someone like a Jay brings you into the game. Like right off the bat, you know, a lot of times you're just like, all right, well, that's Kanye's dude, he's gonna be on this type of shit, or like that's Jay's dude, he's gonna be on this. But for me, it was kind of like, you know, they just didn't get it, you know, like how it all happened. So I feel like I just have earned the respect of people that I have looked up to as legends in the game, but are now like I can call almost, not exactly, but are somewhat my peers in the game now. So, you know, that's dope to me. Like I've started to be able to work with people like Wayne and people like, you know, Cam and people like Pharrell and Gucci and all types of people that are my favorites, you know. And so without having one of them bring me into the game, I've put myself to a place where now I'm just working with them side by side.
So sometimes it's not always good to accept that cosign for the young and up and coming rappers out there.
But you don't have a choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm young, if Kanye reaches out, hell yeah, I'm not gonna spit on his hand. Like, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah. I just was given the road that no one wanted to really give me that. Like, no one wanted to, even still to this day, I feel like a lot of people don't want to recognize me in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool with me, because I'm doing fine without, you know, a lot of people. So yeah, man, I think that's, you know, as far as people that are grinding and haven't made it yet, man, just don't wait for no one to do anything for you. Don't hand your demo to any rappers. Don't try and do this, try and do that, because they don't care. They're not gonna listen to them. You gotta realize that you gotta do it on your own, and that it's possible. And you just grind, use the internet, do whatever you can to just get your name out. Don't shove your name down people's throats. You know, don't spam people's Facebooks and MySpace and Twitter. Don't do that, but just make ill music, and you'll be surprised that when you're ready, it will happen, man. People find dope music. This is how it is. And push yourself to do something different, man. Do something different.